Hey everybody, it's Brian back with Inspiring How You See That. We're the channel that talks about all different kinds of music and entertainment, and we interview some of your favorite artists. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll keep up with everything that we're putting out there. And we're back again with another one of our up-and-comers artist spotlights. And I love doing these, and based on the feedback that we've gotten, you guys really seem to like it as well. So this is actually our 5th version of up-and-comers. And what we like to do in these is kind of shine the spotlight on artists that are new or just starting to kind of gain some traction. And it could be of any genre, anywhere in the world. As you know, we talk about music from all over. And with that, we'll go ahead and jump right in. And I'm very excited for these 6. A few of them we've had the opportunity to meet and interview, which has been incredible. And a couple of the others we will be interviewing in the near future, so keep your eyes open for that. And we're starting out with my good buddy Matt Sassano. This is a guy that both Kevin and I got to meet and interview and become friends with, and he is incredible. He's a Christian artist who is probably, his interview is one of the best that for me personally, that I think that we've done, and one of the most inspirational. This guy has overcome a lot in his life, so he's got cerebral palsy, dysplasia, and he's suffered abuse when he was a child. So, you know, you think somebody who's dealt these cards, they're done. And Matt shatters that. Matt not only shows that you can succeed, but you can thrive, even coming from those. With the help of his mother Janelle and others around him who have loved him and brought him through, the guy is an amazing success story, and his music is phenomenal. He actually does a really cool mix of, rock and EDM and hip-hop, and he's got a sound that's really unique that it's hard to pin down somebody that sounds like him. I mean, there's elements of Eminem, there's elements of Chester Bennington, from Linkin Park, of course, but he's got his own style that's unique. So I encourage you to check out Matt Sassano. We'll put all the links below for Matt and for all the artists we're going to talk about. But some of the songs that I really love are Ghost, Immortal, Lose Yourself, which is an Eminem cover, but he kind of puts his own, more of a rock spin on it. And then he's got an awesome song called Enough that he was joined by another Christian superstar, Zana, and it's fantastic. So check out Matt Sassano and let him know that Brian and Kevin from Inspiring How You See That sent you. The next artist we're going to talk about is another one that we got the opportunity to interview. As of the time of this filming, we haven't put that out yet, but we're excited to. And it's David Pataconi. He's another Christian artist that, again, he's kind of he's not genre specific. He blends a lot of genres and he comes up with this really cool, unique sound and style. And he mixes electronic music, but then he's also got a lot of that kind of 80s alternative sound. And what I mean by that, when you listen to some of his music, you'll certainly hear a lot of, say, like 9 Inch Nails as an influence. And that's, bands of that nature. And he's got that kind of style, and it's really cool. But then he mixes it with a positive Christian message that I absolutely love. David's one of the coolest guys that I had the opportunity to meet and befriend, and just one of those guys you could talk to for hours. Just an awesome guy. And he, in our interview, he talked about, his overcoming his battle with alcoholism and the effect that it had on him and his family, and how he has victory in that now. And that's incredible. And we want to encourage everybody, to reach out and seek help at anything that you're dealing with. We're all here for you. Some of the music that I think best kind of shows David's talents. He's got songs Too Late, The Night Has Come, and he does a really cool cover of New Order's Blue Monday. If you remember, that also years ago was covered by the band Orgy. Incredible song, and David puts his own spin. It's awesome. You're going to love David Pataconi. The third artist I want to talk about, another one that's from actually here in Erie and part of the Rock School Studios, is Shauna Pillar. And Shauna is incredible. To date, I think she's only got a couple of videos that she's put out on the Rock School Studios YouTube, but she has a fantastic voice. She's very similar to Brooke Surgener. If you remember, I've interviewed Brooke, talked about her, a good friend of mine, and Shauna is heavily influenced by Brooke, and she's got that kind of folk rock sound to her. Maybe with a little bit of country thrown in for good measure. But she is incredible. A really cool girl. I talked to her a couple of times, at the studio. Very sweet girl, very talented, and we're looking forward to, in the near future, hopefully sitting down and doing an interview with Shauna. I think you guys are really going to love her. A couple of songs that you can see her videos, she's done covers of Rainbows by Casey Musgraves, and Lady May from Tyler Childers, and does a phenomenal job. So keep your eyes open. I know that she's writing music and she's performing live now, and so she's got more stuff coming, but be on the lookout for Shauna Pillar. The next artist, and this one, kind of a cool story, a young lady from Columbus, Ohio. Her name is Elaina Arthur. And how I found out about her is actually in one of our previous up-and-comers videos. We highlighted Frankie Soleil from Columbus. Extremely talented artist. And Elaina actually liked that, kind of reached out to us. She's recorded at the same studio that Frankie has there in Columbus. And so I started looking up her music, and I gotta tell you, this girl is phenomenal. She's a young lady. I believe she just turned 17, so she's super young still, but man, I mean, you listen to her, she doesn't sound like she's 17. She's got a very mature, very soulful voice to her. And what really impresses me is her songwriting at such a young age is incredible. I mean, her songwriting, her style kind of harkens back to that, for lack of a better term, and I know I've used this many times, but like that folk rock of yesteryear. And I absolutely love it. I mean, I dare to say, but she kind of reminds you see influences of like Alanis Morissette, but then even going back further, some Joni Mitchell and Stevie Nicks. You could see some of that in Elaina. And I gotta tell you, this young lady has the makings of a superstar. You've got to keep your eyes open for her. Check out her music on her YouTube channel. She's put out songs like You Would Wait, Saturn, and a song that I absolutely love is Fifth Goodbye. And she filmed the video in and around Columbus, and a lot of it takes place in a parking ramp in Columbus, and it's such a great song, both lyrically and with her voice. Again, she's got kind of that deeper tenor, that very soulful sound to her, and I absolutely love it. So make sure you check out Elaina Arthur and show her some love and let her know that Brian and Kevin sent you. Moving on, the next one is going to be another band that we had the blessing of interviewing, and you guys can check that out now. It's Winona Avenue. Winona Avenue is a brother duo. They're a Christian band from Indianapolis. So it's David and Daniel Deputy, and these guys are awesome. They actually just recently released their first album, and it's incredible because their music is very upbeat, has a very positive message, and I just love it. It's that kind of music that you can listen to over and over again, and it just makes you feel good. Daniel is the lead singer and guitarist, and David plays drums. And they're both extremely talented, and I'm telling you, you gotta check out their songs like Move This Town, Masterpiece, and December Night. And they've got others that are just... These guys are awesome. I mean, it's pop music, but it has more depth than what you hear of a lot of pop, and I think you guys are really gonna love Winona Avenue. And the last artist that we wanted to highlight in this episode of Up and Comers is a Finnish band. They are a fantastic symphonic power metal band that goes by the name ReFallen. These guys are incredible. They're independent, just kind of getting their footing and really kind of getting out there. And, they reached out to us and we checked out their music and absolutely loved it. And they're incredible guys. We've had the opportunity to kind of communicate back and forth, and we're hoping and praying that either we're able to go over to Europe or they're able to come here and we can see them live. Because I'm telling you, these guys are awesome. I mean, if you like bands like Within Temptation, Nightwish, some of those other symphonic metal, you're going to love ReFallen. And I'm going to just mention the band members, and I'm not going to try your last names because I know I'm going to butcher them. I'm probably going to mess up some of these first names, so forgive me, guys, if I do. We have Asa on vocals, Yuka and Tony on guitars, Ari on bass, and Ville on drums. And these guys are fantastic. I Again, if you like symphonic metal, if you like that power metal, you got to give these guys a chance because you're going to like it. The songs that you can see the videos, and they're all incredible, are Fall Away, Makers, and Soldiers of Yesterday. So make sure you check out ReFallen, show them some love, listen to the songs. They will definitely appreciate it. So that wraps up this volume 5 now of our Up-and-Comers series. Hope that you guys check out all these artists and that you love them. Let them know, give them the thumbs up, leave a comment, make sure you subscribe. Anything that we can do to help out these amazing artists, that's what we all want to do. So as always, thank you so much for spending this time with us. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, let us know what you think, and let us know who else you'd like to shine the spotlight on. We love you guys, God bless, and rock on.